So first to you, brother Rasaji, kind of give us an update. We got you're tapped right in here. You're the global spokesperson for this Lamasery. You know what's going on. I've been reconnected with you in this lifetime for now. I think we're coming over a year now, right? So it's been over a year. I've listened to you come to me and tell me things in confidence and also on video that the Lamasery said and that you were picking up that have come true, right? Unlike a lot of people out there that set all these dates and it's like this date it goes, this date it goes, this date it goes, this date it goes. You have actually been really super accurate with what the Lamasery and all of that said. So with open ears, I would love to hear, and I'm sure everyone else would love to hear what's going on, brother Rasaji. A lot of things, a lot of people worried about the food shortages, a lot of people worried about a lot of different things, but can you fill everybody in what's going on?
Sure, Jimmy. I appreciate a chance to share. As you know, we've got a new series weekly called The Latest from the Lamasery that all the free members can now access. And it's on, and it's no holds barred because we're on our private network. So they take the chains off of me. I can say whatever. I can say what's happening religiously in our country. I can address the political climate in the country. I can look at the RV that's happening from the Lamasery's point of view and address what is happening. The neat thing that is happening that I think people will enjoy all over the planet, obviously, the pandemic's going away because all the vaccine mandates and all the mask mandates are going away. I mean, when you read it in the Wall Street Journal, it's been around the planet at least a couple times by the time it hits that. What I do find that's really interesting is there is major movement in the precious metal market of more and more absorption, especially of 30 major sources that are happening now. I mean, I find it very interesting that even in this country, that gold's being moved into military bases, that military bases are being set up like small little Fort Knoxes now, getting ready for the shift. The other thing that's very interesting is in the electronic currency market. You can see a play being moved where metals and electronic currencies are being positioned to get ready to either back an existing fiat currency or remove the fiat. And they're playing with the different markets. What I find really interesting is the electronic currency market is mirroring, for the most part, the equity markets. And a lot of people are concerned about that because we know there's a lot of fluff and overvaluation. If I'm a value person, then I'm concerned. But we look at things also energetically. In our first episode on Latest for the Lamasery, a lot of times people talk about a financial portfolio. Well, I address what I call an energy portfolio, where everything's looked at as energy. See, what we have to begin to do, according to the Lamasery, we have to especially look to the assets of metals and property. God put only so much of that here, and he created it directly. So that's something you want to pay a lot of attention with. There will always be a certain amount of value in precious metals. You can't say that for paper money. There will always be a certain amount of value in real estate. You can't say that for paper money, right? So what I do find is even in the electronic currency, some of the electronic currency is starting to stabilize, which would resemble a money market fund in a brokerage house. They're trying to level it dollar for dollar like a fiat currency. I think that's a sign of something to watch and pay attention to. So does the Lamasery. So the other thing that I'm watching is that the central banks in the Eastern Bloc or Europe are being removed. It's very interesting. From Eastern Bloc to Russia is the first area that the central bank is being removed. Certain governments are removing them. And alongside of them, they're mirroring fiat with precious metals against their fiat currency. Watch that, because you want to check that as an energy movement, an energy we call a pulse of life, if you will. And everything is speaking to us. So watch that rhythm. As we know, not only music has rhythm, everything in creation has rhythm. So that's something in particular that I think we want to watch and also understand. I think this group on here is very educated, and they know that what's going on in the Ukraine ain't exactly what it appears to be, or at least let's say it's not all being revealed on the upfront, which is actually happening. I think one of the most major things that I saw this week happen in the financial markets is that Amazon announced that they're going to try to corner the market on 5G. And they're going to do that by launching, they've scheduled 82 rocket launches into space to end up trying to corner from the satellite's point of view. Now, why this is really interesting, the Lama series connected to half a dozen satellites themselves. So we're going to really pay attention to that. So that's what I wanted to share today.